What's up, YouTube? It's me, Super Mario DJ here, and welcome back to another live stream. We are indeed live. And welcome to a SMDJ live update vlog stream. What makes the Super Mario DJ channel the SMDJ channel? A Super Mario DJ live update vlog stream, big chat. Welcome back, everyone, to another SMDJ vlog stream, live update stream, and the first one of 2025. There's been a lot of things going on lately, huh? We're 4 months into 2025, and feels like there's a list of things I want to create, make, play, release in a timely manner that always seems to be moved around consistently. Some things go smoother than others. Some things require less time than others, etc., etc. So it's time I sit down, look at the channel again in its current state, and ask, what makes the SMDJ channel the SMDJ channel? We've done a lot of things in over 6+ years, and there isn't any sign of stopping yet. So let's see what's been going on, and maybe lock in on some key areas to open the doors to newer opportunities. There's a lot I have to say, so let's get to it. We'll even play a game or two. Okay, I forgot something. When we settle down from all the major updates. So let's get to it. If you're excited ready to see what I have to talk about, please sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. So there's a typo in welcome. I didn't realize that. Consistently. Opportunities. And our intro music is "Don't Open the Door" from FNAF World. But we're opening that door, so I'm gonna let it play just another minute. I think the thumbnail is straight to the point. There's a lot of things to talk about, and it's just a simple background, a couple characters, a lot of game titles, and the basic "let's have a chat" text. And obviously, with these type of streams, no like goal. Let's just chat. Just go just text real quick. There we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. And we'll cut. Don't open the door. Welcome, everyone, to the stream. Yeah, there's a lot to blab about today, because you know I love doing that. I love my yapping sessions, my rambles, and yeah, we have a lot to discuss. So with the intro done, I think the first place to start is the community tab. I guess we'll get to the community tab after we go to the channel first, I guess. And we're just going to replace playlist with community. This is probably the best place to start, because it relates to a post that's almost a week ago, actually. I didn't even realize how this is lining up almost exactly a week ago from the thing. So let's just talk about, oh, I didn't mean just the channel. Oops. Let's talk about the big goof. So I did the first community post of the year, and we had to talk about a big goof. I literally, in a sense, sabotaged a ongoing stream by not plugging my laptop in as soon as I had noticed it was getting low. I figured I had like another like 10 minutes tops, 20 minutes tops to keep going, then I was going to plug it in. And that just led to a whole lot of tech issues. And that made me, obviously reflect on all the history of issues we've had over the few years with from my family PC to the blue laptop to, well, this one. And yeah. And it led to the ultimate question of, I think it's time for another SMDJ vlog stream, because I think there's a lot to talk about content-wise and such, from why Well, there's only been a little bit of Minecraft so far. Update on the survival challenge, FNAF stuff, more, and all that fun stuff. And I even have a couple things I'm gonna poll, which I probably will. They'll probably be a community post because I don't know how many people are gonna tune into the live showing right now to run live chat polls. So, but yeah. And we also got to talk about, I think I talked about this plenty of times before, but, you know, the underlining factor is that this is a hobby, and there's other stuff going on, too, that sometimes I'm directing my attention to. So, yeah. With that being said, let me ask a simple question. By starting with the simple question of what type of content does the SMDJ channel produce? Because I think if you think about it, it's not one thing. And to better confirm this, I'm gonna, as I dropped something that I was feeling in my hands, I'm gonna open something up real quick. I'm just gonna switch to the thumbnail screen for a second. I'm gonna open something up real quick. And I'm going to show you guys something I jotted down, I don't know, maybe a few months ago. Just one, I think it was like a random day. I was doing some thinking, and I jotted something down for later. And I think now is later. So, let me just do this. Okay. Alright, so I jotted some things down, and I'm gonna show you guys something. Here's what I would divide the channel content into. A total of 3 categories. Story-driven content. That ranges from the plush videos to the 4-ish categories for Minecraft roleplays to the McFarlane Lego videos. 4 categories of story-driven content. Then we have the fun and games category, which is any main side series let's play, collabs in general. I don't know, FNAF was singled out because it had his own playlist. And then, like, again, all these games. So fun and games is just any gaming video that isn't, like I said, story-driven. And then the final category is informational or informative stuff. Stuff like this, the vlogs, the behind the scenes, the community tab, and polls I threw in there, and reflections, showcases, reviews, reactions. These are the 3 categories I say that the channel fits under. Because if you do look, we can go over to the playlist section now for a second. If we do look, you will find that this is pretty much the case. Starting with if we start top to bottom, let me minimize this. Fun and games. First 8 playlists. These are all gaming. Boris, Into the Pit, Minecraft, My Pop Goes, Find Freddy's 1, 2, Sizzlecation 4, Jerry's Mod, FNAF 3. Minecraft minigames, Pizza Sim, FNAF fan games, and then obviously you got sprinkled in there FNAF, which I think has a little bit of the odd roleplay, and obviously fun and games. So this is a mix. You got Portal Pals, there's your story-driven stuff. Then you have like birthday specials. That's a mix of gaming and story-driven. Again, merch stuff. Specials, channel specials are another mixed bag, like birthday stuff. You know, gaming, informational review stuff, gaming, reflection, multiplayer stuff, gaming, reaction, gaming, story-driven, gaming, story-driven, gaming, story-driven, updates, behind the scenes, gameplay, story driven, gameplay, story driven, game, story driven, game, mixed bag, game. So, as if it isn't clear already, yeah, these would be the 3 categories that everything filters under. These are the broad 3: informative, fun and games, story driven. Because each of them, in some way, falls under a broader creative, umbrella. Story driven is the creativity of telling a story. Fun and games is the creativity, of playing creations and, having fun with creations. And informational stuff is describing and exploring information under a creative lens. So, all stuff that the channel pretty much falls under. So, what does that, what does that mean for the channel as a whole? Honestly, what it means for the channel as a whole is that's the identity of the channel. The identity of the channel is a place for creativity. And I think last year's channel special, which was a gaming stream, by the way, but I think the title of it being, I think it's like creative challenges, that is that's leading to the broader umbrella again of everything being under the creative brand. That's what SMDJ is a place to be. It's a place to spread creativity, show creativity, love creativity, show support for creativity, and whatnot. I probably wouldn't have played half of these games or even gotten into games that I probably wouldn't have expected to play years prior if it wasn't for doing the channel. So that's the broad statement for the start of the stream. And we have some little categories to go into. But that's the broad statement for the stream. So, give me a second, because I gotta now remove my flash drive that I plugged in. Thank you. And now we're gonna talk about the stuff in the thumbnail, and I'm gonna open a notepad for this, because the next thing we're gonna talk about uploads and what's being prioritized right now. Because actually, we're gonna jump between live and video. If we look at things post the last year, there was a clear priority on a couple of things. There were 2 Boris and Dark Survival streams roughly close to each other, 2 DDLC streams. You got your couple one-offs for these 4 games. A couple more one-offs. Another Boris, which is lining up. Another Baldi. Again, a couple one-offs. Another DDLC. Into the Pit. There's actually 2 plus roughly close to each other proximity. And a couple recent streams. And then videos, we have, a couple one-offs, a couple McFarlane, a couple story things, merch. We got 2 Baldis back to back, close to each other in proximity. Collab videos, story stuff. Again, more story stuff in proximity to each other. And then early April videos. So yeah. Let's go back to playlist. Just keep an eye on the stream health. So let's look through the stuff that's in the thumbnail. So we had BB Plus, BBCR, DDLC Plus, FNAF. I'm just gonna say Pop Goes. into the ITP, Minecraft MC. What else am I forgetting that's in the thumbnail? No, I hit everything spot on. I hit everything spot on. So let's see. So like I said, there were a span, and then if I go under each thing, so we'll do tally marks. So we have like 2 Baldi's basic streams so far, 3 classic if you count the videos, 1, 2, 3 DLC. FNAF, there's been like we're gonna say 5+ uploads. Pop Goes, there's been 1. Into the Pit, there's been 1, and there's been like 3 Minecraft streams. So, I did forget Boris. Where's Boris? And Boris I think has had like 1, 2, 3, 4, or at least 3 streams. So clearly I've been prioritizing certain games over others, and maybe that's something I should factor, because some of these games, like Into the Pit, at least for like a base ending, we're only 1 stream away of finishing. DDLC, I think I talked about on that stream, we're like maybe 4 or like 5, 6 streams away from finishing, roughly. Classic Remaster, that can just got reopened. Plus is just gonna continue in the background as updates come out and I get other miscellaneous streams out on it. FNAF is a broader thing, which we're gonna talk about in its own category. Same with Minecraft. Again, Boris is something I picked up, I think, last year, and more so this year, because a new game is coming out that's going to essentially replace it. So I wanted to beat it for my first time, since I had been doing streams on it between 23 and 24. So that's why that was prioritized. But honestly, I have essentially did beat it on the last stream. I even clipped the ending of it for the DJ side channel, which I haven't uploaded yet, because I was probably thinking about reclipping it, because the footage did look a little like low quality, even though I thought I had fixed everything resolution wise when I was clipping it. So, but yeah. So honestly, so if we go one by one, honestly, well, probably do this way. Honestly, Boris could probably go for like 1 or 2 more streams, whether between this month or May, and I could probably uninstall it and then take a break from, be done with Boris, or be essentially at a satisfying point with that. Into the Pit, if I, you know, do that next stream to beat Night 5, which we got up to, and at least get an ending, or maybe a second ending or 2, possibly, depending on what outcomes happen in that stream, I could then at least leave it for a little bit. Pop Goes is in a strange place for 2 reasons, because obviously we're doing my Pop Goes, which there's a whole minigame section we gotta get through, and then there's still other endings to that game that I haven't fully figured out how to get, besides the main ending that we recompleted. So that's another can of worms. So that would probably need to go, that's probably going to continue in the background of this year till I at least make some progress through it, like Arcade. And Arcade's a whole other can of worms, because I'm waiting on getting back to that one for the last couple achievements we're missing. Like the DLC is getting close to being finished. It's literally only going to take a few more streams and it's going to be probably wrapped up. Then it leaves, I would say, the big 3 in a strange sense. Baldi's Basics with 2 games, FNAF and Minecraft. Alright. Give me 1 second. I just heard a knock at the door. I'll be right back to continue this point. I have the reference, so I will know where and pick it back up. Hold on. Okay, that was really quick. I was just asked a quick question. So, okay, we're back. So yeah, the big three. Back to the big three. So, Classic Remaster. I'm gonna start with that one because that's one that's been between last year and now early this year. It's been on the back burner. It's kind of been resurfaced from where I left it in I think 23, because we are now getting to the next big level, style, whatever you want to call it, to do to get further in beating the game. And we're hopefully going to stream that. I don't know if we're going to get to it this month. It might be next month because there's another BB Plus update coming out next week. And that'd probably be the last Baldi stream of this month. So this probably be back in May. But honestly, it depends on how long it's going to take me to get through that next level and how many streams or videos it might take. So that's another thing I got to factor after I actually start the style. And like I said, BBC Plus is going to probably be lurking in the background for a good while. So, because even if we don't have updates, there's a few streams I could do for both for the game. So I think both of those are just gonna do their thing. And then it leaves FNAF and Minecraft. So with FNAF, right now the main focuses are FNAF World, Sister Location, and I'm gonna do this as a half and half. There's some Pizza Sim and UCN stuff that's also on the table. Because obviously, in a sense, we have done 1, 2, 3, 4, all up to night 7, essentially, for each game. We're essentially all up to there. Each of those games night 7, which is usually either the hardest mode or, the hardest challenge. So, obviously, FNAF 4 might come back in July, honestly, because, I might do a small thing like I did for FNAF 3's 10th anniversary, because this is going to be 10, and I already did FNAF 1's 10th anniversary, FNAF 2's. I at least might wrap up with FNAF 4's 10th anniversary later this year, and then, I think these two games will have their little anniversary stream that I've been doing consistently. But yeah, so besides those, there is obviously a couple spin-offs like Freddy in Space 2, Fury's Rage, and FNAF movie game that I've considered probably coming back to at some point. And also, it's another can of worms, but Help Wanted 1 is also possibly on the table in maybe I'm not, it's probably not gonna be this year, but in a year or so, coming back around to Help Wanted to maybe actually beat the game in flat mode or something. It's there's all that, and then there's obviously fan games, because obviously I'm gonna say it right now. There's two FNAF World fan games / mods that I really want to do more of. There's Cat 2 that's actually on my radar, and there's a couple other missed games that I want to play this year that are for either Fan Game Friday or their own standalone stream. So there's a lot when it comes to FNAF, and I think that's why I've sprinkled in a few of those FNAF streams already this year, because we already passed the 10th anniversary, obviously. So there's obviously, I already did my big Secret of the Mimic news stream literally about a week ago. And I know there's something on that Secret of the Mimic stream that I want to clip. I was saying I was going to probably clip maybe for around FNAF's 11th anniversary, but I could always just clip and upload it as a separate FNAF video by June or something soon-ish. But yeah, so yeah, there's a lot of FNAF stuff. I obviously don't even have Steam open yet, but I can just show you. There's there's a couple of fan games that we've started on Fan Game Friday, or I want to play on Fan Game Friday, that are games that I promised to come back to, like Mechanism or Animator's Hell, which I didn't get to last year. There's also a couple other games. I did finally go back and finish the Mario Animatronic Horror. There's also a Candy's fan game custom night that I want to play. I also was thinking about going back to it was something. That's an April. This is an April stream I had to get to. I'm just gonna say this right now. Before the end of April, you're gonna see a FAMP 7 stream. That's all I'm gonna say. And there's a couple other things that have been on the lineup for a while. So, yeah. There's a lot of FNAF stuff that I'm sprinkling in throughout the year, so it's not too much FNAF stuff at one point, but there's still like a lot of stuff. Because Sister Location, we had like the mini game, and then entered Night to go back to before even possibly getting to the SLCN, the SL Custom Night. FNAF World, it's the Rainbow mini game, and then just update 2 plus I'm just gonna do this. Update 2, and then possibly a special update 1 stream. I actually have a copy of update 1 saved intact that is launchable. So that's like those are like the big things for these 2 games. And Pizza Sim and UCN, there's just small things like Perfect Pizzeria and Blacklisted for Pizza Sim, and then a couple high score increase that I was thinking about recently / modded stuff. So that's all like the stuff that is in line for some of these things. But yeah. So you can expect some of that stuff, hopefully within the next couple months at the very least. But now we gotta talk about Minecraft, because I've said this between, it was a challenge stream back in like February, and on the stream that prompted this stream, the retake of it, there hasn't been a lot of Minecraft. And I think that was an issue also being brought up last year too. Not just in the story department too. But I think we need to talk about the elephant in the room, the survival challenge. This is something I started last year because I thought of the first challenge of the year being like, let's just play survival with like no other real challenge added. And then I think I prompted it in that description being like, oh yeah, we're doing regular survival, you know, the whole quest to go beat the Ender Dragon. And I'm like, well, this could maybe turn into something. Then the second episode didn't go as planned and I got lost, but I found my way back to the village that I was staying at. Then I went mining and got lost and didn't find my way back to the village. And then the fourth stream was me still wandering around lost, thinking I'm going in the right direction, but I didn't know because it was the last Minecraft stream of the year, so I at least wanted to like make some progress before I just left it open-ended. And the thing is, I'm in a weird state where it's like, I want to do episode 5 just to see what's gonna happen. At the same time, it's also like, maybe I jumped the gun too soon. Maybe I wasn't ready to start, you know, the survival challenge to beat the Ender Dragon yet. Because again, if we go back to the description and everything. So why do we suddenly drop frames? Or have an error? I have only been rambling. This is a yapping stream. How did my connection get worse? Anyways. But you know, as the headliners of the description says, there's been a lot going on and things have been busy. Again, that's the key factor. That's the key factor in all this. It's like, if I had more time just to... If this was the only thing I was worrying about, maybe it would be going a little better and I would have a little more time. But as I just addressed as I was clearing out half this notepad, it's not the only thing that I'm, you know, playing and balancing right now for the channel. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-ish other games, not counting story-driven stuff or plush videos, which I know plush videos isn't represented in the thumbnail. And there's also day shift that I want to address because there's a reason I threw Jack in the thumbnail. But yeah, if this was like maybe one of like 3 things I was doing, maybe I'd have more time with it. But where I'm playing a bunch of games, that's also because last year was FNAF's 10th anniversary, and like I added like 2 to 3 more games on my plate of already playing games. So that was just like, here's the sandwich. It was this small before. FNAF's anniversary just happened. Here's the sandwich now. So yeah, I'm obviously not going to be ditching Minecraft content because I enjoy the game. I do a lot with it, off camera and on camera. So it's not like I'm going to be ditching it anytime soon. But I maybe I like rethink the survival challenge playlist, and maybe come back to a broader Minecraft survival let's play later on, and just maybe at least do one more episode, either put it on hold or wrap up this, and this maybe change it to like a mini series, and then go from there. I think another thing that put me off, because I think in the middle of this last year, I played hardcore Minecraft for the first time, and I surprisingly didn't die as I had half expected to, which I think that also threw me for a loop, where it's like, okay, I just played the hardest mode of Minecraft, didn't die, and I probably did a little more progress than I did in those 4 live streams for that one like challenge. So I think that's another thing that kind of is like throwing me off. Like, do I continue this? Do I not continue this? So yeah. But nevertheless, I think at the end of the day, I think these are the big things that's gonna probably change for the channel going forward. I want to say let's say starting by May, because obviously I'm going to finish up this little throwing this out here, throwing this out there, and whatnot for the rest of April, because we are literally down to like the last couple weeks of the month. So let's say starting in May, we'll have like a little refresher for the channel. And honestly, I think sometime during the summer months, I'll obviously have like my little break where like maybe I'll have like 1 or 2 videos that were already ready to go or not. Last year, I think only a clip went up last year when I was on vacation. But we're gonna have a little refresher, let's say by May. So where the refresher, I'm gonna write this, and I'm gonna save it. So I have it noted. I think this would be like the best refresher plan. So obviously, I think there's gonna still be stuff. There's still gonna be like BTS things going on in the background. So that's like filming, editing, collabing, etc. So there's gonna be stuff like that. That's gonna be going on in the background. So these are hold on, okay, for refresher things, and this is background stuff. I'm gonna do thumbnail. I'm gonna throw thumbnails in there. Yeah, thumbnails. So that's background stuff. But I think going forward, a new direction. I think at most 2 to 3 things, streaming wise. Okay, there's gonna be like streaming for streams. 2 to 3 things for a month will be focused on, which I mean that does slow down getting a lot of other stuff done, but if it gets things done a little quicker. So I'm gonna put like an example. FNAF Into the Pit. Or let's do FNAF ITP DDLC Plus, and let's say like we'll say that as an example. So like these are like the things that we'll focus on for the month. And then obviously when the next month rolls around, shuffle in other things on the list. So I actually should have a list. I should probably like make like a proper list of things that's on the list to do. So example, let's say for like June, we can say like UCN Minecraft, and my pop goes. And I don't know if, like I said, I'm not gonna like these. I'm not like saying these are the exact plans because these are subject to change. But like, you know, that would probably be like the best case scenario. Is like try and have something like this for at least the streaming side of things. For video side of things, videos will continue to drop when there's something to release. So example, plush vid Portal Pals vid collab one-off, etc. Honestly, I think I don't know. I feel like that's some the thing is I do like kind of like planning this out now. The thing is though, I'm gonna go back to the live tab for a second because I'm just trying to look at the live tab. If you do look at the live tab, if we go at least go back last year too a little bit, that was already kind of a trend. If you honestly look, because if we go early 2024, there's a lot. I think the first 2 months were always one-offs. That's kind of what I did the thing. But let's start by first DDLC stream February. So let's see, DDLC. Let's say DDLC and what was it? Okay, here. We got DDLC and Pizza Sim that were going along side by side with the odd occasional one-off stream that I threw in there. Well, no, hey, we can say DDLC, Pizza Sim, and Baldi's, because there was a couple of Baldi streams. We'll say that because Baldi's Plus started last year, so we'll say that these are the three things that we were continuing on. I did start sprinkling in like FNAF World, so that's like a fourth thing when I wasn't doing Baldi's, because I think that's the thing. I can also, let me add to the sometimes I can interchange one series for another. So let's say I don't have anything to do for BB Plus. I can swap it out for like maybe FNAF Sister Location, and that way that's still within the 2 to 3 streams per month that I'm focusing on. But I'm exchanging out one stream for another, because maybe I have nothing to do, like I said, in that game at the time. I think that's fair, because like I said, I think you could say I swapped out Plus for FNAF World a couple times, or I just FNAF World, then Baldi's came back, and then yeah, I don't know. I obviously did swap out Pizza Sim for a Sister Location once I finished Pizza Sim. So, and I think another broad category I tried keeping was like, there would be like one FNAF stream and then one other indie game. So like the indie game slot could either be like Boris, Baldi's, DDLC, and vice versa. And I would try and alternate them. Obviously, as you can see, sometimes just because there's like these two streams were playing back to back, so there was 2 FNAF streams within 2 days, like a day apart of each other. So that happened. But you know, there's a DDLC stream FNAF, there's a Baldi stream, then a FNAF, Minecraft. Yeah. So nevertheless, this might be something. Like I said, I'm gonna keep these. I'll keep these notes, and I guess like I'll add like a brief list here, which would be like, I'm just gonna start with like the top 8 that's right now. So BBC Plus, BBC Plus, BBCR, FNAF World, FNAF SL, My Pop Goes, FNAF ITP, Boris, what else is it? Again, I literally covered everything. I'm gonna say for Cat 2 because I mentioned that today live. Minecraft. And well, we'll leave it there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just gonna swap Boris and Candies around so like the FNAF stuff roughly grouped together. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 things right now. That's roughly on the list. There's obviously a little more to add, but I think this is fair. I'm gonna just say this as like I'm gonna say refresher plans, refresh plans, and I'll keep that in mind when we're doing content. So yeah, but I think with that, let's see, is there anything else that I know needed to be talked about? I guess a couple other things I can just throw out here. Again, I gotta just, I'm mentally in my head being like, oh yeah, this is gonna be timestamped, but I should sometimes start verbally saying it so I can like have a cleaner cutting of this later. But obviously, I think what we've been starting to do, I think again having community post and the vlog streams kind of being how we do updates now, compared to like a couple of years ago where it was constantly update videos and you know the discussion tab when that existed in like 2018-19. Who remembers the discussion tab that existed? Anyways, I think the only public existence of the discussion tab might be the 69 video announcing a Q&A. That might be the only public viewing of the discussion tab. So maybe that's even 2020. I don't remember. Anyways, I'm rambling about nostalgia. Speaking of nostalgia, man, I think this is the right way to be doing updates for the channel. So if I'm not doing community post, you can expect a vlog stream, and if I'm doing a vlog stream, you might expect a community post, or you might just expect just a vlog stream for that part of the month or that part of the year. Because again, these are like I did them more frequently. These have been spaced out. Like, it's funny, the last one in the playlist, not counting like a news update about something that popped in my head that I should talk about for a minute. Besides a news stream in like late November, the last one was like back in like September, so that was like 4 months till the end of the year. This is 4 months from the beginning of the year, so it's kind of funny in that regard. So yeah, that's how we're gonna do updates. And before I move on to behind the scenes stuff, because I do want to talk about that, I should just shout out again and talk about this. And I don't have the link right on me right now, but I'll if I'm going back and timestamping, I might add it. But I announced this thing on a vlog stream that there is technically a DJ Discord, but the only thing I've done on it is I've announced every upload and stream practically to the very few people I shared it with, and no one else. I only had it linked in a couple things. The last stream I remember it being in was the FNAF World collab of this year. But there is technically a DJ Discord that's shared with Mario JB. So, like I said, I'll probably update the description later to add it. And if you want to join, feel free. You don't have to. It's just kind of there. I don't know what we're going to do with it besides it existing. So if you want to join after I update the description, like in a couple days time to at least a week time, maybe at most, go check it out. Maybe I should start linking it more in videos and streams. I just haven't I either don't think of it at the time, or I'm just reusing a stream page setup. So, like, it might not be there, obviously. So, just gonna throw it out there. But anyways, yeah, that exists. I'll probably fix it in the description later. But anyways, let's talk about behind the scenes, because honestly, I'm doing some thinking, and there might be like 1, 2, maybe possibly 3, at least 3 things that I can either... The thing is, I really would like to try and go back to like the couple behind the scenes videos that I created back in like between 2019 and at latest 2020. But I haven't had the time to, and we had like 2 behind the scenes streams that that went pretty well, because I was able to combine a lot of information to a longer period of time live than having to like, here's a bit, edit, okay, here's another bit, edit this out, edit this in, and whatnot. And I've been doing some digging, and I found a lot of retro pre-2018 that stuff that I had done as like a teenager for like the SMDJ channel when it was a concept in my brain. So I might go down that rabbit hole at some point. But yeah, that's hopefully there was gonna be at least 1, maybe 2, 3 would be maybe stretching it, but a couple behind the scenes streams or videos we'll see on the channel this year. Because I know I brought it back and then it just kind of fizzled out again. What can you do when, like I said, there's a lot that I've been doing with the channel and personal matters, which I guess let's just make that a block for the timestamps too. Personal matters. I'm not going to fully disclose my personal matters on stream, but those do play a factor in the content. Sometimes I'll be doing a lot of stuff for a few hours of a day, and maybe, you know, I'll have time to squeeze in like a 30-minute recording session. But if I'm so tired from doing whatever I had to do that day, I'm just not gonna film or record. I'm just gonna sit back and put on YouTube for myself, not film it. So yeah, that sometimes is like, you can say it's burnout, and I think maybe I could say I have felt burnout a little bit, where it's like I want to do a video, but oh, I'm tired, I'm not gonna do a video. But there are obviously, I will also admit, there are days where it's like I actually have a large window of time to film, edit, do anything. But I'm taking that time for me. I'm taking that time to play a game for myself, to spend time with family or friends, to, you know, go watch a movie, to go, you know, sometimes I am taking that time to pre-record a video like tomorrow's Easter special. So yeah, shout out to tomorrow's video. But yeah, sometimes I'm just like, I'm debating. I'm taking it day by day. Sometimes there's a day where I'll have time to film. Other times I'll be like, I just did all this work. It's me time. This is my time. So just letting you all know. Sometimes, you know, sometimes I'll have a period of time that I'll just film. I could be filming or editing or streaming, and sometimes I just say, you know what, I need my me time. So yeah, see, I'm keeping that healthy balance. Again, we love staying safe and healthy on this channel. I'm keeping that healthy balance of like, we're having fun on the channel. Now let me go have my personal fun time. And let me go have my personal time to take care of my personal matters. So, yeah. But yeah, I think that we've literally covered pretty much everything. We've made some plans. We've done some big discussion. I'm going to go refill my water. I'm going to take a nice breather. And we're going to play like a game or two, because there's a couple games that I've either wanted to play, but haven't had time to make a video on them, or there's like a joke idea I had in the back of my head that I can like do for like 10 minutes on this stream. So give me a couple minutes. We might play more than 2 games today. I know I said a game or 2, but we might play like at least 3 or 4. And then we're going to do my chill fun time. So give me a couple minutes, and I will be right back for you all to give you that fun content you love and enjoy. You know what? I will also, for the sake of it, so it's not quiet, I will go don't open the door. So there's some background music. sorry for the longer wait, but we're back now, and I suppose I can close this channel now. And we're already over the hour mark. That's fine. I guess we'll let let the music continue playing till I pick a game. Cause I gotta load Steam. There's a couple Steam games I want to play and stream. So we're gonna do that. Enjoy the FNAF vibes. Actually, I just realized. It's just. I just wanted to check the audio balance. I think we're all good. So yeah, I think something else I'm gonna do is I'll wait till like the beginning of May, and once the stream is timestamped and whatnot, and I'll announce that like there's probably like a brief structure shift to like the content, where like maybe like for like a couple, like, you know, for a month roughly, for like, you know, streams for like this week or that week might be focused on these couple games, and we'll do like a trial run. And if not, then, you know, we'll stick with, I guess, the semi-usual format. I guess another thing I didn't bring up is obviously, so they're still waiting for the Steam to load. One final like point to bring up before we start gaming for the rest of the stream is let's put my lamp on now so there's just a little extra light on the camera. Is the setup? Let's talk about the stream setup for a minute, because like obviously this has been this way since I want to say at least 21. I think it was at least 21 that we started doing like the camera setup, chat setup. I don't think we had text for a while. I think I eventually added like the light goals, like I was filling out the void of like the bottom. And Steam's popping up as I'm trying to finish talking. And I know like for a couple of games, like I've actually had to move my camera around so something's visible and whatnot. And I think, oh, I'm going behind it. And I think like I've discussed maybe, you know, I can maybe have my camera go over part of chat. But I still feel like, you know, like I could change the setup around, but I feel like right now is like I had like the best setup that I could like work with for right now. So it does cover, like, so the camera covers like a small corner of any gaming screen session that we're doing, unless it's like a couple games like I'm window capturing then game capturing, but you know, where we just turn display capture off for part of the stream. But yeah, I don't know. If you guys think the setup could change, you can let me know, but I think it's gonna probably just stay the way it's been. But it's just another point of contention, like I briefly have thought about. But that's neither here nor there, so just cut the music off again, and let's play a couple games. So I think we're gonna start with like, so this is a two for the price of one segment. We're gonna open both FNAF 1 and FNAF 2 for just a couple minutes because, well, tomorrow is 420. And I know that's a funny number in some instances, and, you know, both of these games have a 420 mode, and there was a brief moment where I considered, hey, I could do a silly 420 mode video or live stream, then I realized that was Easter, and the Easter video is going out tomorrow, so we're going to play just a couple minutes of FNAF 2 and 1's 420 mode for the sake of the stream, and then we're going to play a couple other games that are not just strictly FNAF. Because I kind of want to go back to Plus one more time before the next update comes out. Do one more game or part of a game. And I don't know. I don't think we're going to do any Minecraft today because that was the last stream. But we could do Boris maybe, or I'll play if I do one other FNAF thing, it'll be a fan game or something. But anyways, we're gonna do FNAF 2 first and then FNAF 1. Because I feel like I'm gonna die a lot more in FNAF 2's 420 than FNAF 1's. So I'm just gonna do FNAF 2 first. So here we go. 15.1 hours. About to raise it up a little bit by playing some FNAF 2 420 mode. And, you know, we can also, because it's custom night, we can always like put 4 other characters on 20 for the fun of it. Anywho, let's get game capture up. Yeah, this is, oh yeah, I was also maybe thinking something with UCN, but that might just be saved for a separate video. I think I only use UCN for the background for like the fun of it, and also something else. But let's do custom night. Right there, 420 mode. Let's just try for a minute, you know. No harm in that. Last time we did this on like the 10th anniversary, we got instantly Foxy jump scared, but hopefully that's not going to be the case today. We have our Balloon Boy figure plush still. I'm just gonna whine until the damn giant rain starts. The vent noises are starting. I don't know if that counted. Oh my god. Oh, I'm dead. I didn't put the mask on right away. Yeah, hi Bonnie. Hi Bonnie. Hi Bonnie. $420 mode, people, because 420 is tomorrow. Freddy. Ah, come on, Bonnie. 2 a.m. 420 mode. That's not bad. I guess we'll do. I think that was like our second try, so we'll do it. We'll do a third try, and if I die, then we'll do FNAF 1 like 423 times. 2 a.m. 420 was better. I thought I was handling Foxy well, but of course he got me. Who would have guessed? Alright. Hi, Freddy. Again. Oh, I'm screwing myself up with a flashlight battery. I'm gonna make this last 7 minutes, and I'm probably not doing that good. Dead here. Another 2 a.m. death? Yeah. Well, 2 a.m. is a good, like, I guess PB for 420 mode. I'll take it. I know I joked to do another 420 mode, like maybe like the toys or something, but yeah. I think we're gonna switch over to FNAF 1's 420 mode. But that was fun. I think if I did another like dedicated FNAF 2 stream on like the custom night strictly, if I did strictly just many like attempt after attempt of 420 mode, I could have probably a decent run at it. If I got a 2 a.m. like twice in a row without putting much thought into it, I could possibly do it. So yeah, that's something to note. It says that about 9 minutes was played. So about almost 10 minutes. So yeah, let's do FNAF 1 420 mode now. Where am I? See how well I can do that. That's a longer night and a whole different ball game. Oh, I didn't check how long my playtime was. Oop, I could have did that real quick. I might need to do that just to fix the game capture, so... yeah, optimization thing. Alright, let me just, let me reopen FNAF 1 in a second. Let me just, stop. No, I didn't click that. Confirm. I misclicked something, and I was trying to open sister location. Whoops. It just said sister location was over today, when that was definitely not the fact. 19.7 hours, so yeah, we were close to 20 hours of FNAF 1. Let's try this again. Now we do the tedious task of setting up for 20 mode. Oh yeah, I had to adjust the game capture, don't I? And I'm gonna fix that in a second after I've got everyone up to 20. I think what sucks is I had to set 420 mode every time. I also close Steam so not too many things are open. There. Alright, 420 mode time in honor of, again, 420 tomorrow. Sit here for a second to conserve. Sit here for a second to conserve power. Okay, I think I see how I could save power a lot on 420 mode, surprisingly. So yeah. There's definitely a good way of saving power. So, let me see how long I've been going. Oh yeah, that was a quick Freddy power. I'm dead. Doesn't matter though. Maybe because FNAF 1's night or longer, I'll do one more 420 attempt, unless I actually like slip up and I die early, and then we'll play another game. I don't want to. We're getting close to this. We're like in like another 30 minutes. The stream will be about 2 hours, but I do want to play a couple games, so not just FNAF 1 and 2 420 mode. Oh, thank God. Never mind. I don't have to reset it. Oh, I thought I had to reset it. That saves a fraction of a minute. So. serious? Well, that was going good since I just didn't freaking click the button. Oh, maybe just like FNAF 2's 420, I can maybe do this if, because obviously I can skip checking. I'll do a third attempt so I can just show what I'm thinking. I can skip checking the door light for the right door because I'll see Chica in the corner when where I'm watching Freddy, because when Chica's there and then Chica's not there, I'll just know to close the door because their next position usually is the door. And I'll keep tabs on Freddy and Chica, and then I have to worry about flipping the camera for Foxy. And then I gotta watch the door for Bonnie. And except when I don't see Chica, I just go close the other door. So I'm saving a door light. So I can save a little power by that time I was just a little cautious. Yeah, like that. So when Chica's at the door, I can quickly check Fox's progress. See, Chica's there. She's not there. What? Yeah, that sucked. I didn't see Chica in the corner, so dang it. Oh well. We got jump scared by the core 3, so that's funny. Well, that's enough 420. That's enough 420 for now. So yeah, that's enough 420 for right now. So there we go. FNAF 1 and 2 420 has been played. I'll add FNAF 1 and 2 to the description, you know, maybe by the end of the stream. Really gotta get the links, obviously. Just checking stream health. And also, I was trying to open Steam for a minute. Ugh. That was fun. Yeah, sure, it's the max modes. That usually is the hardest point. But actually, I had a little fun trying to mess around with both of those. Getting to 2 a.m. strictly on... And we have officially... I'll have to like screenshot this personally because obviously it's not a Steam screenshot. We have officially hit 20 hours of FNAF 1. Let's go. We officially hit 20 hours of FNAF 1. Let's go. Now I'm screenshotting that. That means I've spent 20 whole hours at Freddy's. So let me just open Paint and just slap the save. I'll slap the screenshot in there so I can save it later. Save it and maybe crop it later. But yeah. So yeah, I might go in more detail for like a behind the scenes stream. But yeah, that's kind of part of the way how I get my thumbnail material. It's just saving screenshots via Paint. Anyways. We're already on the hour and 40 mark, so honestly, we might only have time to do one more game. So what I think we're gonna do, just so like I can just do, because I want to do So I want to play just another regular game before the next update. We're gonna launch to a quick game of Baldi's Basics Plus, and we're gonna do like one of the modes, like I think it's the arcade mode where you only have 3 lives. They don't refill, and we'll see how far we can get. If we die, we die, and that's where I'll wrap up the stream probably. So yeah, let's play a little plus, cause why not? Why not? That game should be opening any second now. Yeah, okay. Baldi's Basics Plus. Let's play one more version 0.9a before the next major update comes. Because I don't know what the next update's bringing, and if it's going to change anything. So, I want to do... Okay, I got to fix this because of FNAF. There we go. There we go. Oh, so that's creepy, because I had tabbed out while that was fading away. That's creepy.
Oh, hi.
Let's do hide and seek arcade mode. And just a new game. So we only get 3 lives through the entire 3 floors.
Oh, hi. Let's play hide and seek.
Just want to see what there's here. Screen. Very chalk eraser. Hey, thanks, Glidicopter. Using that banana peel to my advantage.
Looks like my fog machine is malfunctioning again. I can hear it singing there. Congratulations, you found
Boom. Floor 1, not usually that hard. I think it's floor 2. I think it's floor 2 and 3 that's gonna take the arcade lives away. So I'm gonna have to be careful. We're gonna have to see what we can maybe get from Johnny.
Hi, I'm Johnny. Welcome to my store.
And let me
Thanks for nothing.
put the dirty chalk eraser in there.
Thanks. I hated that item anyways.
Oh, I could have got the map.
You're my favorite customer.
I'll just get the bee soda because the bee soda will, even as the diet bee soda, any bee soda is gonna be helpful to delay Baldi. Oh, there's a dive bee soda machine this way, so we're gonna go this way, okay? Oh, one-way door, good to know. I will take a regular bee soda. Where's the other exit? Oh, you're telling me there's a floor 2 pomp? That's gonna be something interesting. I don't think I've dealt with a floor 2 pump before. What's the 7 balloon?
Smarter than me.
The library. Oh, it's a dead end. Tell me there's a door over here.
Just reminding you to be in my class in
Are you serious? I was just in there.
to see where my class is. Just in time. Class dismissed.
I'm going to backtrack a little bit. Please on my tail. Oh, I gotta pick my quarterback up. Ah, I didn't think about that. Oh, there's another room. Purple. Oh, nice. Okay. Right here. Okay.
Congratulations! You found all 7 notebooks. Now all you need to do is find a way out before I get you.
Oh, if only I knew his thing was gonna break, then I would have needed it.
Just reminding you to be at my class in 2 minutes.
No, I'm not gonna need to go to your class, Mom, because I'm already leaving. And to play it safe, I already have my regular bee soda is awesome.
Hi, I'm Johnny. Welcome to my store. Wow, thanks.
We're gonna give him the bus pass to see what he's gonna give us before I buy some stuff.
Fun. I brought some items back for you. Say hi. Totally worth the price. Consider your map filled. Thank you. Now I might not starve. Say hi to Baldi for me.
Sure, Johnny. I feel set. A grapple, 2 regular bee sodas in the entire map of floor 3 with all our lives. Even if I die once, I could do this. Well, awkward room again, and then we just go around and we get all the notebooks and hit the exits in a square. So we're just gonna hit the awkward one now. Doesn't matter if we get it right. I'll buy a zesty bar. Encountering the test today. Let me check my map. I literally just need to get over here, and then we're just gonna do another loop of the entire map. Oh, okay, great.
Just reminding you to be in my class, eh?
Please be one of the ones I get. No, of course you're not one of the ones I need to get to.
Minutes. Check your map to see where my class is.
0. That's gonna be a problem.
Congratulations! You got 9 notebooks. Now all you need to do is
Are you serious?
find a way out before I get you.
Are you serious?
Going crazy.
I used the grapple and then also friggin' got turned upside down. That threw me for a loop. Okay, that briefly saved me, but now Palm's gonna be out and get me. And principal's, I think the office is here, so I gotta get these two and then.
Must have been a planned success.
I couldn't see. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Okay. I can see if there is anything else, but I think I'm set. I just gotta do a little better.
I'm Johnny. Welcome to my store.
Yeah.
I didn't really want food today anyway.
Okay, we can do this. Okay, we just need a little better strategy. I wasn't expecting the test to be here. We're still getting the awkward one first, because that's gonna be the one that's gonna be annoying to come back and get. And if we encounter Pop again, hopefully she'll pick a different room. One that I have to go to. Darkness. Oh, wonderful.
15 seconds. Detention for you. You should know that.
Oh, this is bad. Oh, I feel like I could win this. I got one life, and now I gotta be very careful. So I guess I'll look if there's anything that could be possibly.
Hi, I'm Johnny. Welcome to my store. Thanks for nothing.
Probably gonna regret putting the quarter away, but
Thanks. I hated that item anyways. Say hi to Baldi for me.
if I can add this so I can do a little more sprinting, I will. Without getting screwed over. Now I would buy the quarter here, but the zesty bar here, but no. I would, you know what? Just in case. I got 2 regular beast sodas. Put this on because this will allow make Pomp avoid me and I can sprint. Oh, there's a room in here.
Hey, a mystery room has appeared. Find it before it disappears.
yes. Oh my god. Well, that was an attempt at arcade mode. We did pretty good till the end. So, and we are literally at the 2-hour mark, so you know what?
Thanks for playing. Come back soon.
We'll come back to Baldi's Basics Plus when the new update drops. And I think that's enough for me today. It's been fun. 16.8 hours. So we played FNAF 1 and 2, accidentally opened Sister Location. Played Baldi's Basics Plus. Covered a lot of stuff. Just a lot of details about the channel, maybe formatting for live streams and such, and what games to focus on and all that jazz. So I'll be back soon to focus up and figure out what we're gonna do next. Stay tuned for tomorrow's Easter video, but that's gonna be it for right now. The timestamps will come to make this a little more watchable. But with that being said, if you have enjoyed, do leave a like, comment, subscribe, very much appreciated. Hit the bell to be notified when I come back to do more not Baldi's Basics, when I come back to do more content on the channel, whether it is Baldi's Basics Plus, Classic Remastered, FNAF, Doki Doki, Minecraft, Boris, you name it, it's in the thumbnail, and we do more. And there's other games to get to down the road. With that being said, stay safe, stay healthy. See you on the flip side. It's outro time. I'm gonna go have some dinner now, and I'll be back soon for something else, everybody. Take care, and I'll see you all next time for something else. Thank you for listening.